All right, we are live on the Coach Eli television network. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight on this very, very interesting Monday evening. Lots has happened in the past couple of days. I have something, excuse me, there's something in my mouth. Maybe it was a bug that flew in there or something. I just washed my face before I went on the air, and now I have an itch. Oh my God. Pardon me. But yeah, it's been a very interesting past few days. And if you want to find out more about my thoughts regarding what happened with the Facebook fiasco and the whistleblower and Facebook going offline globally for most of the day earlier today, go back and check out my previous live stream I did on my walk a few hours ago after this show. If you need some more content to watch or want to hear a very interesting opinion that is practically the truth about what's happening, at least in my opinion, but I feel it's the truth. But yeah, we have another very interesting topic tonight. I was going to do this show last night, but I needed to take a break because sometimes you got to take a break and rest after you do 2 shows per day for many days in a row. Your voice needs a little rest, and I still think my voice needs a little rest, but I just can't take more than 2 days off. I just really love what I do. So even though I still do need a little more rest and I'm a little bit tired, I'm going to power through this because I have a very interesting topic tonight. I'm going to be discussing about confidence, and is confidence the most important thing for a man when trying to attract a woman? There was a very interesting Reddit posting that happened a couple days ago, and I'll be showing that on the screen tonight, along with some other great dating stories, and even I'll be responding to a posting that was made in my new Reddit group, the Genuine Emotional Support Group. But before we get to all of that, let me first of all make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out, and it absolutely has. Let me also check out the back end of all 3 platforms that we stream on. YouTube on the back end looks good. Facebook is streaming well. Facebook, you're back. And you're running flawlessly. Yeah, go back and watch my thoughts about what I think Facebook did and Mark Zuckerberg did today in the previous stream. That's all I'm going to say. But Facebook looks good, and DLive is rolling smoothly on the back end. All right. So let's just get right to it because I have a lot to go over here tonight, and I'm only going to be on for 2 hours. I'm only going to be on until about 9 o'clock or shortly after 9 Pacific, which is shortly after midnight Eastern. Tonight, we're going to be discussing, is confidence most important to attract women? Plus, more dating strategies, more dating stories, which will lead to me giving you guys and gals out there more dating strategies. And I don't only cater my dating strategies to men. I cater them to women because men and women should be working together. And men and women need to learn to better understand each other in this crazy digital modern world that we all live in nowadays. A lot of guys ask me, hey, why don't you cater your content more so to guys or all to guys? Because I don't discriminate. I love helping everybody. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're straight, gay, bi, lesbian, trans, gender nonconforming, which is known as non-binary. That's the newest thing over the last several years. And you know what? Everybody deserves a fair shot at getting whatever they want. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help people get what they want. I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm here to help you get what you want by sharing my strategies and sharing what works that will give you the best possible shot of accomplishing whatever it is that your hearts desire. So, before we get to that, let's go over to the browser screen, and let me once again remind everybody about the new Genuine Emotional Support Group that I've created recently. Since not many people chat in the chat, I don't have to turn it off because it's not hasn't gone down far enough to block anything. This is my brand new group on Reddit I started a few weeks back called the Genuine Emotional Support for Men and Women group. There it says Coach Eli. life coach at our real emotional support. You can access it by going to reddit.com/r/real emotional support. You can also go below the description on YouTube, couple lines down, and click the link there to access it directly. On Facebook, I've shared it in the Facebook posting section. I'm also going to share it again right now in the current Facebook comment/chat section. And on D Live, it is still at the very bottom of the chat. We haven't had a lot of traction on D Live lately, but hey, it doesn't hurt to simulcast there. You never know. Every now and then somebody new pops on in, and it doesn't cost any extra to broadcast there. It's pretty simple. So www.reddit.com/r/real emotional support. This is for both men and women. I'm here to help you folks throughout this group in any way possible. If you have any questions regarding the dating world or marriage, or even if you have any business questions, I'm a business and personal success coach. Ask any questions. If you're struggling to work through some emotions, share your story, share why you feel the way you feel. Give as much detail as possible. And if you'd like, you can remain anonymous like a lot of people do on Reddit. So that way nobody trolls or harasses you. The more information you post, the better I can help you. And the quicker, I can assess your situation to help you get back on track. So that way you can accomplish whatever it is that your heart or hearts desire. Once again, r/real emotional support. Or just click on the link in the description section on YouTube, Facebook, or the chat section in D Live or on D Live. There we go. There we go. All right, let's just get right to it, because the topic tonight, once again, is confidence most important to attract women, plus more dating strategies. Let's switch over to this other Reddit posting here, where I got this topic idea from. And this is from the subreddit Seduction. And the original poster titled this posting, "Confidence is not the most important aspect in attracting a girl." And he did have a posting there, but the moderators removed this post because I guess it violated their rules. I don't know why it violated their rules. It was just a guy sharing his thoughts about why he feels confidence is not the most important aspect in attracting a girl. But there were a lot of interesting comments, so we're going to get to them. And I'm going to share my thoughts regarding, do I feel confidence is not the most important thing, or is it the most important thing? So let's get right to it here. So some people wrote in response to certain aspects of the original poster's posting, which have been retained here. It's just the original body of the posting was removed for violating, I guess, the rules in this group. "I've seen what good looks do. My friends don't even have to try." So this guy thinks, I remember from his posting, he thinks that it's all about looks. If you're a good-looking guy, that's going to get you the girl. It has nothing to do with confidence. It has to do with your looks. So it looks like the moderator was giving examples of why it was taken down. This post had to be taken down because it breaks Rule 6 regarding assumptions about physical appearance. Oh, moderator, you're being ridiculous. This guy's sharing his opinion. He's not trolling. He's not harassing anybody. He's not attacking anyone. He's just making a statement. He's probably young and inexperienced. And quite frankly, I think that this was a piss poor moderator decision, in my opinion. But anyway, it's your group. Do what you want. So in response to, "I've seen what good looks do. My friends don't even have to try." Here's the thing. It's not just about looks. Looks will get you in the door. Yes, you need to look as good as possible. You should be taking care of yourself. If you want to attract an attractive woman, like I've said in the past, you yourself need to be attractive too, right? Like attracts like, right? And heck, here's the thing. Nowadays, women have so many options because of the thirsty beta males that even if you're trying to attract a woman that's not that attractive, if you're not attractive yourself, you still won't even get her. That's how it is nowadays. So it's not about looks. Yes, you need to look good. That'll get your foot in the door. But just looking good and having no confidence is not going to keep the woman around. Yeah, she might, you might catch her attention, but it all depends on what you say with your first line, your second line, and how you carry the conversation. There are many attractive guys that have no confidence and don't know what to say, and women just walk away. So it's not just about looks. You're not right about that. Number 2, I'll walk up to girls and start talking to them, and they give me the weirdest look every time. And the moderator suggested I would recommend reposting and ask Reddit. Did you mean ask Reddit? Or is there an Ask Reddit group? And supplying exact details of what your approach looks like. I don't understand why he couldn't leave it posted here. This is like flexing your moderator guns for no reason. What your opener is, if it's canned, or how you come up with your opener if it's not. What kinds of things you talk about in conversation after the opener and how you come up with these things. A recent example of an approach that resulted in the weird looks you're talking about. So in this seduction group, I guess apparently you have to be talking about strategies you've tried or be really specific or whatever. You just can't really ask any general questions. Okay, I get it. All right. I would not have moderated this, but hey, it's not my forum. Okay? So I'll walk up to girls to start talking to them, and they give me the weirdest look every time. That's from the original poster's posting that was responded to by the moderator here. Well, do you take care of yourself physically? Do you dress nice? Do you smell nice? Do you appear like a creeper, or do you appear like a well-groomed guy with a nice smile and approachable? And even if you are a decent-looking guy, are you looking down? Are you shy? Are you timid? Or are you just walking up and smiling and saying, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Eli. What are you ladies up to today? Just wanted to stop on by and introduce myself. I love meeting you people, and what are you up to? That's all you have to do. How are you approaching these women? Probably in a creepy way. You're probably not a creeper, but you're coming off as creepy because you have no social skills. You don't know how to approach. Social interactions are complicated. They really aren't. People overly complicate them, right? Because they have fears. A lot of men nowadays fear rejection, and that's not masculine energy, right? A lot of these guys are not raised to be men. They're raised more feminized. So they come and approach women in a more feminized way, and it repels women, and it also makes them come off like a creeper when they're really not. Let's see. To give a similar situation, can you imagine if you posted to a subreddit about PC troubleshooting and didn't give information about the parts in your computer or what exactly was going wrong and when? They would take your post down and ask you to do it again with more detail. Well, you could have asked them for more detail without deleting his post. Right? I actually liked this posting, and I had already planned to do a reaction video to it. So this moderator is being kind of, let's just keep it nice. This moderator is being a little too happy with the moderator tools. Let's just leave it that way. So that's the second reason why your post is being taken down. Again, this content does belong on Ask Reddit. All right. Let's see what the chat said regarding, we got the gist of his posting anyway. Perhaps we should value our own opinions of ourselves more often than we value opinions from everybody else. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. The only opinion of yourself that matters is your own. I want you folks to ingrain this, instill this in your mind, in your brain. Never forget it. The only opinion of yourself that matters is your own. Now, like I've said before, and I'll say it again. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second here. Let me check something out here real quick. All right. So it's not that you're not going to value anyone else's opinions. You can value other people's opinions, but you don't have to allow their opinions to get to your matter, right? Some people will project their insecurities and say, that's my opinion, right? Okay? Again, you can value other people's opinions if you want to or you don't, because the only true opinion that really matters about you is your own opinion. And if you live your life in that way, nothing's going to faze you. When people come at you in a negative way or reject you, it's going to be like, okay, hey, you know what? No big deal. It's their loss, not mine. I'm going to move forward and just keep putting myself back out there. Okay? I found this hard to implement in life because I have dealt with many jealous people growing up. I was the ditzy but handsome boy that people found oddly charming because I was kind to people. Everyone from friends to male cousins who tore down that confidence I was trying to build up. Well, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people that wish they could be as handsome as you or confident as you or as happy as you are going to see your happiness. Because they're not happy within themselves, they're going to do whatever they can to try to challenge you and kick you down and bring you down to their level so that way they feel better about themselves at your expense, right? I have dealt with many jealous people growing up. Right. They're jealous. They're insecure. They're projecting insecurities that they have. Anyone that attacks you is clearly projecting their insecurities onto you. Because there's no reason why anyone would come at somebody else unless they perceive you to be better than them. There's no other reason. Even as an adult, we will have to deal with insecure people who project their insecurities onto successful, self-confident people. I'm going to give you a big round of applause for that. That is what I've been preaching for years, brother. Yes. Well said. Very well said. So well said. Let's read it one more time. Even as an adult, we will have to deal with insecure people who project their insecurities onto successful, self-confident people. Sounds like you've been going through the same shit I've been going through, bro. Especially out here on YouTube. I've had hundreds of people project onto me. I just learned to ignore them because there's no upside communicating with these people. They're just not at the same level where I'm at and you're at. So you just got to let them go and ignore them. Let them keep talking smack. Just don't feed into them. Do your own thing. Focus on the people that enjoy your content. American Dream. I just noticed you guys. Hold on a second. Guys, I haven't been paying attention. Oh my gosh. S-I-F-U-S. Sorry, Sifu Smo. I have to pronounce your name right. Hey, coach, confidence is key, says Sifu Smo. Welcome to the show, brother. Real men love rejection. I wouldn't say we love rejection, bro, but we know how to deal with it. We don't let rejection phase us or get to us, brother. American Dream 6.2, moderator and channel member. Hi, Dion. Hi, everyone. Dream is praying. Hey, Dream, how are you doing? American Dream 6.2 furthermore says, I was scheduled to work tonight, but at the last minute, my shift was canceled, so I'm off this evening. Exactly, coach, says American Dream. Well, welcome to the show, Dream. Glad you're here, bro. Had I known you were off, I would have set up a StreamYard and brought you on the panel. Maybe next time. But thank you so much for being here, American Dream 6.2 and Sifu Smo. Hey, you and Dion are both here, dude. Love you guys like brothers, man. Love you guys like brothers. Oh my God, American Dream with a $2 super chat. Dealing with insecure people's projecting. Hashtag peace. Dream, thank you. Big round of applause for the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother, for the $2 super chat. American Dream, you're going to force me to turn on. Let me go back to full screen for a second, Dream. You're going to force me to turn on the donations tag. You know what? Let's just change this donation title. Let's change this to the Dream Team Fund. You like that, Dream? The Dream Team Fund. We're going to start it off at $2 tonight, brother. Thank you so much. Let's go back to the email browser source and turn on the donations tag at the bottom left there. Hey, Dream. The Dreamster says, Sifu Smo. Dream is a great friend. He is. He's coming around, bro. Dream, I love you, man. I'm so happy to see that you're doing well. Sifu Smo says, Eli, when I get my new CC in the mail, I'll donate more. You don't have to, bro. You don't have to, bro. Sifu Smo, you don't need to. It's purely optional. You guys are moderators. You guys are collaborative partners. I don't expect anything from you folks. I don't really expect anything from anyone, but hey, if people want to donate, that's on them if they can. Coach and Dion, you both are the best. Dream, you're amazing, bro. Same with you, Sifu Smo. Now we need his queen to show up and Lewis Fuller and some of the others. We can have a big party here tonight. Give me a second. Let me check out Facebook. Nothing happening on Facebook or D Live. All right, let's get back to this here. Let's see. Don't let, he says, spot on to the TLDR. That must be the person responding. Don't let people's opinions of you be the ultimate signal of your self-worth. They don't know you as well as you know you. I'm going to give you another big round of applause for that. Wow. I swear to God, this guy sounds like me. Guys and gals, those of you that have been following me for a while, how long have I been preaching exactly what this guy just said here? Global Bridge 6787 on Reddit. Let me read that one more time. Don't let people's opinions of you be the ultimate signal of your self-worth. They don't know you as well as you know you. I don't know how that totally relates to the posting of, the original poster stating that confidence is not the most important thing in attracting women. And to be quite honest with you, it absolutely is. Okay? Part of your confidence is looking good. When you look good physically, you're in good shape. You smell nice. You wear nice deodorant. You wear nice clothes. You wear some cologne, maybe a nice hat, or you do your hair. You trim your beard nice like I do, right? And you take care of your skin. You use moisturizer. Like I'm 47, almost 48 years old, and I have great skin for my age. If you take care of your skin and you use the right products, you're going to have no pimples, no oil. You're going to look good. And when you look good physically, you feel better about yourself. Hence, building up more confidence, right? You guys tell me. Dream and Sifu Smo. You guys are good-looking guys too, okay? I say that in a respectful, friendly way, right? Nothing more than that, because I know there are guys out here on YouTube that'll say something stupid regarding that, but you guys are good-looking guys. Tell me, does your good looks help with your confidence? Like Dion, Sifu Smo. When you're hanging out with your woman, you know you're a good-looking guy, and you know she's attracted to you. Tell me that boosts your confidence, makes you feel like the man, right? So this guy is wrong when he's saying, does the confidence is not the most important thing when it comes to attracting women. No. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And if you look at the thumbnail I wrote tonight, I wrote on the thumbnail, confidence is not most important when attracting women with 3 question marks. I put it that way on the thumbnail because I wanted people to click in on it and find out that it's the opposite. That's why I put 3 question marks. I'm like, confidence is not the most important aspect when attracting women. I put it that way because that's what the original poster wrote. And on the title, I wrote something different. I posed the question, is confidence most important to attract women? And now going through this Reddit posting where this is based off of, absolutely. Confidence is very important. American Dream 6.2 says, I love you guys like real brothers. You are both professional, mature, and respectful. Thank you, Dream. I appreciate that. That's my famous line. Respectful, professional, and mature. Sifu Smo says, men don't understand. Even movie stars get rejected. It's just a part of the game. Everybody gets rejected. Even the hottest guys get rejected 90+% of the time. Right? The confident guys will work through it. And when the right one comes along, we're going to know how to reel her in. Naturally. American Dream 6.2 says, exactly, Dion. Furthermore, Dream says, thanks, Coach. You're welcome, Dream. Sifu Smo says, yes, when I feel good, I'm way more confident. Good, good. When you look good, you feel good too, right? Stay in shape and you're looking good, you're groomed, you smell nice, right? Right? American Dream 6.2 says, when I was in my 20s, I didn't understand a lot of things about looks. None of us did, bro. We were young and immature, right? But now, yes, my looks provide confidence. Right, Dream, right. Sifu Smo says, especially when I have a fresh outfit picked out, right. Let me ask you something, Sifu Smo, Dion. When you have that fresh outfit and you go out on a date with your lady, she really likes it, huh? You go out and then you come back to a certain location and that outfit is not on too much longer after that, right? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Sifu Smo says, I agree, Dream. Dream says, confidence is very important. If you're not confident, girls will hesitate before pursuing you. You know, Coach Corey Wayne has a famous line that cracks me up, and I have to mention it again, okay? Coach Corey Wayne says, if you hesitate, you will masturbate. One more time. If you hesitate, you will masturbate. Oh, yes. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I love that. Now that I started working out again, I have a problem. What's your problem, Dream? That's a good thing. We are at 27 minutes. Most people can't separate the two. You think you're ugly or stupid because you perceive that most people do, and you feel arrogant for believing anything other. Let me tell you something. I'm a very humble person. Okay? I don't go out there telling women or other guys, well, you know, no need to tell other guys, but I don't go out there showing up and saying I'm a hot, sexy man, right? Well, let me tell you why I've had success with women, and I still have success with women. Sometimes it takes a while, but I keep moving forward. Eventually I get success, right? Why is that? Because deep within myself, I think I'm hot shit for my age. Now, I'm a very humble person, and I don't show off, and I don't go out in public saying that, but it's what I tell myself internally. It's how I feel about myself. I know I'm hot and sexy deep within. So I know when I approach women, if they don't give me the time of day, it's more their loss than mine. Maybe I'm not their type, and that's okay. But I also know there are many other women out there that would love to be with a guy like me. But it's how I see myself, right? How I see myself and feel about myself internally is going to radiate to the people, right? And when the right women come around and you're feeling this way about yourself without even having to say it, you're just glowing. You approach the woman very laid back with a nice smile. You're dressed nice. You look good, right? Women can sense that when you're a happy person and you take care of yourself and you're confident, right? But still be cool at the same time. Okay, doesn't mean we should settle for feeling so about ourselves. You don't have to settle for anything. But you should know deep within how much you love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, what's the reason? And what are you going to do to turn it around? If you're out of shape, get in shape. If you dress like crap, buy better clothes and dress better. You can't afford to buy better clothes, get a better job, and buy better clothes. There's always a solution to every single problem. Always. Let's see. Sifu Smo says, ha ha ha. Dream says, this is a respectful channel, so I will use tact, comma, but now my wife is more attracted to me and she sleeps with her panties off. That's okay, Dream. It's off. I'm confused. I'm not attracted to her that way. Now that I'm more confident, my wife's attracted to me and wants to become more intimate. Breaking news. Do you want to become more intimate with her, Dream? But you said you didn't see her in that way. Sifu Smo says, martial arts helped my confidence tremendously. Did it help you stay in shape or get in shape, bro? Because you're always moving around. You're burning lots of calories. Sifu Smo, Dream says, Coach, you have so much going for you. You can get a very attractive woman with a good personality and a intelligent outlook on life. Yeah, yes, bro. And, I've been seeing somebody for a few weeks now. We're seeing where it goes. So far, so good, right? But, yeah, dude, it's not easy finding the right one. But if you have a good personality and you keep putting yourself out there, no matter how many times you get rejected, you're going to eventually find the right one. Even good-looking guys that have a great personality will go through dry spells and get rejected. You have to power through it because eventually it'll turn. Sifu Smo says, 10 years ago, I could barely say hi to a woman. Well, you were 20 years old, bro. You were younger. Now you're the stud, huh, brother? American Dream 6.2. Is Sifu Smo Dion a stud now, brother? Sifu Smo says, really, Dream? Oh, sorry. Dream says, I was like that 30 years ago, Dion, so you were in your early 30s. No, I mean, sorry, 20s, Dream. Sorry, in your 20s. Seriously, I was scared to talk to girls. We've all been scared to talk to girls in our teens and early 20s. That's just the way it goes. We build our confidence. Sifu Smo, really, Dream? I never would have guessed you seem like you're a good talker. Well, we all build up to it, bro. I used to be a little bit more shy than I am now. I'm not saying I was totally shy when I was younger, but I didn't have this amount of confidence in my teens and early 20s. No, you build up to it, bro. I think what we're all sharing here, guys, in the chat is very, very normal. I'm really glad you guys are being so open and honest. Sifu Smo, I used to be very introverted, and you turned that around, so you're like half and half now, half introverted, half extroverted, and now your life is changing because you're taking more risks, right? And women like it when you take risks. Women don't like taking risks, but they love it when men take risks. Because that's what masculine energy is. Dream says, I didn't become more confident until I was a waiter in a restaurant at the age of 23. Dream, you were a waiter? Shit, man. I would have loved to be served by Dream. Dream would be the coolest waiter, right? He'd probably use the F-bomb every second word, serving myself and my date at that time. And we'd probably be loving it. We'd probably be tipping him like $40 for being the coolest server on the planet, right? I was so busy talking to different kinds of people, I learned to communicate. Well, you knew how to communicate. You learned how to overcome your shyness and your fear of approach and rejection, right? You learned how to socialize. That's being a server is one of the best social environments. It's a great job to have at that age. Dream says, this is very helpful processing all these behaviors in our life. That's right, Dream. LOL says Dream. Ha ha ha. Says Sifu Smo. Dream says LOL. All right, we are at 34 minutes. We're going to go another like 11 minutes on this forum, and then we're going to come back and go over the other Reddit postings after the first break. All right. You said in your other post that you have no game and that you assume women won't like you. That's negative energy. That's a lack of self-confidence. No wonder when he approaches women, they think he's a creeper, or they just don't sense, masculinity in him. That's the problem. You don't have self-belief, right? He has no self-respect, no self-love, and no self-confidence. Women love a guy with self-confidence. And I don't mean arrogance, I mean self-confidence. There's a difference between self-confidence and arrogance, right? You think you've already failed before you've even approached. Right! Dude, you haven't even tried. Well, he said he approached one woman, and she didn't give him the time of day. How did he approach her? Did he look like crap? Did he smell like crap? Did he overweight? Was his head down? Hi, my name is, right? Come on, man. Women don't want to fix you. You got to approach them like a man. Come on. Start believing that you're a snack and women would be lucky to have you. That's the way I think. I used to not think like that myself in my teens and early 20s. I changed my attitude in my mid to late 20s. And let me tell you, everything changed after that. It's all about your self-confidence, taking risks, taking chances. Listen, out of every 10 women you ask out, typically 8 or 9 are going to reject you. Okay? And then 1 or 2 out of 10 will give you their number or talk with you, and you might be lucky to date one and sleep with one. But you got to get through those rejections. You have to expect those rejections, so that way you can at least find the 1 out of 10 that wants to get to know you, right? This guy got rejected one time. He's like, oh, I got rejected once. I'm out. Peace out. The world's over. Women suck, right? Nobody wants me. I got rejected one time, so nobody wants me. Jesus Christ, man. Before I met this woman, I was getting rejected by freaking 5 or 10 women a day on online dating. Get used to it. It's not a big deal. Hey, it's all good. The right one will come along when it's meant to be. It's a cliche answer, but stop comparing yourself to your friends. It's not helping your confidence one bit, regardless of what you believe is the reason for their success. No, what's happening is this guy is projecting his insecurities on his friends. His friends are probably better looking, in better shape, they dress better, right? And this guy wishes he could be like his friends. And instead of saying, okay, I may have 30 pounds to lose and I need to get a better job and get better clothes and better myself before I approach women. Instead of doing that, right, he goes and projects onto his friends, and he still goes and approaches women with no confidence and not really ready to approach them, right? You got to focus on yourself. Become the best version of you that you can be. And then, excuse me a second, allergies. Like I said, become the best version of you that you can be, and the rest will just fall into place. And even when you are the best version of you that you can be, you're still going to get rejected by 8 or 9 out of 10 of the women that you approach. You'll be rejected 8 or 9 times out of 10 women you approach, right? That if you don't show up being the best version of yourself, then you'll be rejected every single time. The woman behind the scenes says, yes, you are hot and sexy. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I use it for example purposes on the show. She has to make it apparent. That's what women do. When women are into you, they get drunk hearing your name, like drunk out of happiness. Let's put it that way. It's all good. Oh, man. LOL at all the downvotes. Keep Coke. Well, I can't even see the downvotes. Were the downvotes retained? Let me see. I can't even. It says 74% upvoted, 111 comments. Confidence is way more than a smile and easy conversation. That's true. It is the way you hold yourself right. The way you walk, the way you stand while conversing, maintaining eye contact, ask them a question that they feel compelled to answer. Once they answer your question, keep asking open-ended questions. Think of yourself as a trophy. You're simply offering your trophy self to other women to trial. In essence, what this guy is saying is exactly right. No matter what any woman or any other people that talk about dating tell you guys, okay? You are the man and you are the prize. Now, this is with no disrespect to women, right? Back in the days of traditionalism, women were dependent on a man for everything because they had no rights, they couldn't work, they needed a man to survive, right? So the man was considered the prize. If you found a good man that wanted to marry you, then, that was a prize. Now, even though women are liberated nowadays and they're independent and they're working and buying their own shit, they have their own cars, their own homes, etc., right? And they don't need you for survival, you still, as a man, need to look at yourself as the prize. You are the prize. Because if you look at the woman as the prize and you make her the prize and she notices you looking at her as a prize, you're going to exude feminine energy and it's going to repel her. Women want a confident man. Women want a man that they have to earn, that they have to work for, right? It's almost kind of like if you're a guy, to a certain extent, you want to play a little hard to get, especially when you know the woman's into you. You want to play a little hard to get because that keeps them interested. It keeps them chasing. And any woman that says, oh, we don't chase guys, I don't chase guys, I let them chase me. Well, listen, guys, like I've said before, I'll say it again. If you start chasing women, you're going to be chasing them right out of your life. The best thing to do is, if you notice them liking you, play a little hard to get. If they say, hey, if they ask you like, oh, hey, what are you up to tomorrow? Oh, I don't know. What are you up to? I was hoping that you could tell me. Well, I'm just going to hang out with some friends or I'm going to work on my business or whatever, right? And if they want to ask you if they want to hang out with you, you play hard to get, right? And maybe she'll come back and say, well, I was hoping we could hang out. Oh, you want to hang out tomorrow? Oh. She might say, well, you couldn't pick up on that? I'm just messing with you. I'd love to hang out with you, right? Then you can just call her out at that point, have fun with her, right? Let them chase you a little bit. You have to mess around with women. If you're too serious with women, they're going to get turned off. Like, you got to be serious when you're committed with them, but even when you're committed with them, you have to have fun. You have to always bring in the element of surprise. And they always have to be chasing you. The moment they stop chasing you, it's over. That's the bottom line. Critical Mass is in the house. What's up, brother? Let's see. You're cool, Coach. It's good to have you back, Dream, says Sifu Smo. Dream says you're cool, Coach. Thank you so much, man. Dream says, I'm blessed to be hanging out with you tonight. And we're blessed to have you here, brother. Much love and appreciation, bro. Much love and appreciation. Sifu Smo, I used to approach 5 women a day to get over my approach anxiety. So, Sifu Smo, when you approach 5 women a day, how many out of those 5 did you get their number? Was it 1? Was it 0 sometimes? If you had to give me an average of all the days you asked the women out, like how many out of 5 did you get on average on a daily basis? I'm curious to know. American Dream 6.2 says, wow, Dion, yeah, Sifu Smo, it worked, Dream. It became second nature. Dream 6.2 with the big guns and the thumbs up emoji. Sifu Smo, rejection builds character. It's confidence, bro. Rejection boosts your confidence. Like, Like back in the days, like if I would get rejected asking a woman out in person or something, I would say thank you. I love rejection, and they'd look at me and say, "Really?" And she'd go, "Why?" "Oh, because it just boosts your character more. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Have a good night." I'd walk away, right? And I'd leave the woman thinking, did she make the right choice rejecting me or not? You got to have confidence. You got to have confidence. I didn't really get that until my late 20s, early 30s. But man, I'm not afraid of rejection. I laugh about it. I'm like, I know it's their loss and not mine. Critical Mass Blog, my advice to young men is find a wife and get married. Don't waste your time fornicating. Well, you're one of those reborn guys, brother. I know we've talked about it, and that's what you think. Most of us other guys, no disrespect to your beliefs, we respect you, bro. We don't have a problem fornicating before marriage, and we won't marry anyone unless we fornicate with them for a while, and they're good at it, and we're good at it with them too. I mean, I get it, dude. I totally get it. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Wow. All right. All right. You will be happier and more fulfilled living with a wife. Well, I don't have a problem getting married with the right woman after we've been dating for a while, and I know the intimacy is good, and she doesn't drive me crazy. You know? Oh, yeah. LOL says that's AFYSMO. Listen, Dion, Sifu Smo, I keep calling you SIFYSMO. Sifu Smo, Dion. You know I keep it real, bro. Like, I love everybody, but everybody's different. I don't have any strict beliefs, man. I just go for it. I'm a free spirit. Critical Mass Blog, yeah, I'm a hardline Christian. No, he is, and that's all right. Mass says, when I was younger, I was different. Critical Mass Blog, when you were younger, dude, you were probably smashing all the women, huh? Figuratively speaking, you two. He was smashing all the chicks, huh? Listen, Mass, you know we're both straight men. You know, you're a good-looking guy, dude. I'm sure. And you're 30 years old, dude. You're still young, just like Dion, right? You could still probably get with tons of women, right? I know you don't want that, neither do I, but dude, that's pretty good. See, Sifu Smo, 1 out of 5 women, right? That's about right for a good-looking guy. That's about 2 out of 10, right? 1 or 2 out of 10. Dude, that's perfect, right? See, Dion's a good-looking dude, great personality. He was asking 5 women out a day, he would get 1 out of 5, right? But why did he get 1 out of 5? Because he took care of himself. If he didn't take care of himself and didn't get over his approach anxiety and came off as cool, calm, and collective and approachable, he would get 0. Good job, bro. Critical Mass says, LOL. He's smiling. Critical Mass Blog says, Smash Brothers champion. Dude, come on, man. I understand you get being reborn, dude. You probably you probably had so much punani growing up, dude, that like you could go 10 years and you'd be happy. You got it out of your system, brother. SIFU Sifu Smo's like, ha ha ha. Man. All right, we're at 49 minutes. Let me read just one more here, a couple more, and then I'm going to take my first break and come back. I have some other great stuff to go over here. Actually, what I need to do is find that posting. Where is it at? Let me see here. Give me a second. Yeah, there was another posting in the group today that I really wanted to go over. Oh, here we go. There it is. All right. Give me a second here. All right, we got it. Sounds like you are talking about charisma, not confidence. Charisma is a part of confidence too. Being charismatic? That's great. I'm charismatic on the air. That's why I'm not boring, right? You can't pull off charisma without confidence. Right! Big, huge round of applause for that! Right! You can't pull off charisma without confidence. Part of confidence is being charismatic. Oh, yeah! I never said you could. They are connected. Dude, you having to come back and say, I never said you could. Dude, you're getting a little hurt there, bro, aren't you? He hurts your feelings, right? A little insecure there with that comment. I never said you could. They are connected. You don't even have to say that, dude. Just let him talk. He's just making a comment. You can't pull off charisma without confidence. I can smell insecurity a mile away. One more here, and then we're taking a break. It is that smile that kills you. Yes, confidence is not the only thing. There are other factors, one of them being congruent. Be congruent with your words and actions. Coach Corey Wayne talks about this all the time, and he's my favorite coach that I like to watch. Okay? Your words and actions need to be congruent. There are other factors, one of them being congruent. Right, like I just read. If some of the parts don't quite match, girls get distrustful of the guy. So this may be your case as well. That smile is put on and not real. This has nothing to do with him being congruent. He's not even getting to that point. He can't even get past the approach, right? How in the world can you prove to a woman that your words and actions are congruent when you can't even approach her to get her number? Come on. Jesus. And now comes the part that is controversial and gets downvoted. Okay, what's that? Also, when you come smiling at a girl, you are kind of sucking up to her. No, you're not. That takes balls to walk up to a woman randomly and smile and say, hey, I'm Eli. I saw you, across the way there. And look, I don't know, maybe you have a boyfriend or maybe you whatever. I just think you're beautiful and I had to come up and introduce myself to you. How's your day going? And smile. She may reject you. She may say, oh, my day's going well. She may be thrown back for a second. She may say, well, I just don't talk to strangers. Nothing wrong with that. Also, when you come smiling at a girl, you are kind of sucking up to her. No, you're not, dude. What? Which lowers your value? Dude, what are you watching? These PUAs, these pickup artists? Are you watching these angry and bitter red pill MGTOW creators? Where are you getting your info from that smiling at a girl, you are kind of sucking up to her? What the hell is wrong with this guy? She doesn't want a guy lower in value and status than her. She wants one higher. What does smiling have to do with your value and status? When people smile, they're typically happy. I'm always happy and smiling. Except right now, dude, you're kind of triggering me a little bit with that stupid response. When you come smiling at a girl, you're kind of sucking up to her, which lowers your value for smiling. So what are you supposed to do, frown? You want to attract a woman by coming off negative? I got to read one more. That last one kind of triggered me at the end. Agree with this for sure. Back when I was younger and had absolutely zero game, I am decent looking and confident. I used to be the smiley, chatty one, not forced at all, but I would find girls go for my quieter, less chatty, good-looking friends. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because different women are attracted to different types of guys, right? They think that because sometimes when a woman sees a guy that smiles and is confident, they think that they only want sex, right? So what happens? They go and they talk to your quieter, less chatty, good-looking friends, right? And what happens? These guys are beta mons, beta mons, beta mons, beta mons, beta mons, right? The quieter guys, introverted, right? More so introverted, right? So they go and they talk with the quieter, good-looking guys, right? Then they go on a date with them. And what do women like in a relationship? They like communication. What woman doesn't like communication and talking on the phone or talking in person, right? If these guys can't talk, what are they going to bring to the table? Maybe you came on too strong with your smile. You approach a woman with a smile and say, hey, my name is Bob. I go to school here, and I just wanted to come and introduce myself to you. I've noticed you. You seem like a really nice lady, and I'm just looking to get to know some nice people here. You know? That's all you got to do, man. Like, how are you coming off? Hey, baby. How you doing? All right? How are you approaching her, dude? These young bucks have no game, man. I agree with this for sure. Back when I was younger, I had absolutely zero game. You still have zero game, brother. Looking back, it is because I was too available, too energetic, too smiley, basically trying too hard to prove how cool I was to everyone. And my game was so bad, I didn't even know how to stimulate a girl's attraction because I believed confidence alone was everything. Listen, smiling is not a game. But trying too hard while you're smiling is a game, right? And when I say you've got no game, I don't mean playing a game. When I say you have no game, it means that you don't know how to approach and attract women for the right reasons, right? Go up to the woman, smile. Hey, how you doing? You know, I've been coming to this restaurant for a while, and I've never been served by you. And I just noticed how much you smile and just how fast you are with your service, and I just want to introduce myself. I think you're beautiful. Maybe you have a boyfriend. Regardless, I just wanted to say hi. My name is Eli. It's a great pleasure to meet you. She might say, oh, it's a great pleasure to meet you too. And no, I don't have a boyfriend. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, no. And then you could say, well, hey, if you'd like to maybe come back here to have lunch with me sometime on your day off, she might say, I'd love to have lunch with you, but how about we go somewhere else where I don't work and have a little more fun? That's all you got to do, guys. It won't always work out that way, but you won't know unless you try. Dude, you were coming off like a sick puppy dog. You were acting beta, right? Right? You let your looks get to your head. You see, for me, I know I'm good looking, right, for my age. I'm not the greatest looking guy, but I'm decent looking enough, and I'm confident, right? But I don't go out and tell people that. I don't go and tell women, hey, I'm a hot guy, and you'd be lucky to have a chance with me, right? I don't go out. I'm just me. I know that deep within. But you're the kind of guy that practically is coming out and saying, I'm the guy for you. There's no other guys going to treat you the way I do, and you're just trying way too hard. You're right. You got to turn that around. All right, one more. I have to disagree, bro. I'm extremely good looking. No cocky shit. My confidence is down bad. Due to this, women have chosen way uglier men than me just because my confidence was lacking and clearly wasn't enough to completely attract her. Right. Women will go out with a guy that's even a little less good looking than you are if they have more confidence in you. Absolutely. Big round of applause for that. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. Absolutely. My confidence was lacking and clearly wasn't enough to completely attract her. Dude, it completely repelled her. No confidence, no nothing. Looks and confidence together is a pussy bender. That shit will have their pussy wet. It should be T-H-E-I-R, not T-H-E-R-E over there. Their possession. While they talk to you. Right. Right. If you're confident, even talking to a woman on the phone, to an online dating site or app, and you're cool, calm, and collected, and you're different than the other guy, they will start feeling it on the phone. And they'll tell you. And if they try to have phone sex with you, you tell them, I don't do that. Like, I'd rather meet you in person. I'm a little more mature than that. All right, well, you seen I'm immature for one to do that? No. I just would rather save it for us when we meet in person, if you'd like to meet in person, right? And they love that. All right, one more here. I have to read this. I suffer from the exact same thing. Got the looks, but lack the confidence. See how important confidence is? 3 years ago, when I was in the gym, there was this really beautiful girl that pretty much all the guys were interested in. She was a 10 out of 10 in everything. Wow. She was really good looking. My friends all wanted to get her number, but they knew they wouldn't have a chance. So they decided to push me into trying. Truth be told, I wanted her number too. Oh, God, man, of course, man. And since we all thought me to be the best looking in the group, I gave it a shot. Yup, I blew it because my social skills are terrible. After that, we told an uglier guy who was a newbie to try, just for shit and giggles, as we were convinced he was going to blow it as well. He was hesitant at first, but we convinced him. We all watched in awe as the girl actually gave him her number, and shortly after they started dating. Food for thought. Confidence is very sexy, don't you think? We all wanted to know one thing. How did he do it? He knows how to talk with women. He has social skills. He has confidence, right? And he's probably not, a bad-looking guy. Maybe you guys are 9 or 10s out of 10. Maybe he's an 7 or 8 out of 10. A 7 or an 8 with confidence can get a 9 or a 10 woman, as long as they have the confidence, right? Social skills. Turns out the guy was really, really, really charismatic and confident. Despite not being as good looking as I was, he managed to get a number I wasn't able to by being much more confident than me. I will tell you this. Women are not attracted to ugly men that don't take care of themselves, but they will give an average, decent-looking guy a chance that makes up for it having amazing social skills and charisma, and is not fazed by rejection. She probably tried to reject him, right? I don't give up my number. You don't give up your number? Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm just going to come back to the gym and work out every day, and maybe one day you'll change your mind, right? You just mess with her a little bit, right? You tell her something she wouldn't expect, right? And she'll be like, well, if you're going to do that, I might as well just give you my number, right? That's just an example there, right? You can't be fazed by the rejection, especially with a woman that's super good looking. But she gets a lot of attention. You have to stand out amongst the crowd. All right. So we are at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let me read the chat real quick before we take our first break here. Let's see. Yes, low confidence will repel women if you're trying to talk to them, says Critical Mass Vlog. Sifu Smo, I can see it. Critical Mass says, I live in southern Sweden. It's getting cold here now. Ooh, bundle up, man. Bundle up with your lady, brother. Dream 6.2 says, hi, Critical Mass. American Dream 6.2, it's getting cold. Critical Mass, it's warm here in the Bay Area. It was like 90 plus degrees again today. Like a nice walk earlier. Gotta love the weather out here, man. Critical Mass Blog, hello Dream. Critical Mass Blog furthermore says, I started wearing a winter jacket, either that or double hoodies. I have like 3 nice winter jackets I haven't had to wear in like years. It doesn't really get that cold here that often. And typically when it's really, really cold, I stay in. Let's see, Mass says, yes, I started wearing a winter jacket, either that or double hoodies. Dream 6.2, yep, I understand, Mass, it's almost winter. Women love attention and interaction. Of course women love attention. When women like you, they want all your attention all day, every day. All damn day, every damn day. Whew, man. American Dream 6.2, hashtag, hey baby. That Dream, you know that shit doesn't work anymore nowadays. You don't go up to a woman and say, hey, baby, right? Dream 6.2 says, this is an excellent stream. If I would have heard this conversation in the stream back in 1993, I would have done much better in my selection of the opposite sex. Glad you're enjoying it, Dream. It's going to get better. I have some other Reddit postings you're not going to want to miss when I get back from the break. I used to just go to the bar, get drunk, and pick up whatever I could. And you guys have seen me drunk, LOL. Dream, would you raw dog these women, or would you always bring condoms? Be honest, Dream. Be honest, Dream. I'm curious to know. American Dream 6.2, hashtag confidence. Sifu Smo, great show. Dream, I can tell you're a confident man. Sifu Smo says, hey, baby. That doesn't work. We all know that. We all know that. All right, we are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. Let me cue up some royalty-free YouTube music. But first, let's go back to the main screen there, full screen. The Dream Team Fund, $2. I named the fund after you tonight, Dream, the Dream Team. All right. Let me cue up that royalty-free music. Where's that song? Where is that song? Where is that song? Oh, I love that. I love that. All right, music is all queued up. I'm gonna step away for about an 8 to 10 minute break. When we return, I've got actually 4 more postings. I'm gonna read this posting from a guy that I don't know. I think he may be even trolling. I think this guy is now. I think he's a troll in my real emotional support. I'm not quite sure, but he made a posting saying I hate everything. I'm just going to go over it real quick. And then I'm going to get to another posting. If you think you had a bad day from the subreddit dating, I'll go over that one quickly. And then from the subreddit dating over 30, I've got 2 postings I'm going to go over quickly there. The first one is most annoying turn-off statements you've seen written in dating profiles. We'll go over that quick. And then the last one I'm going to spend a little more time on. This one's interesting. Save the best for last. The original poster posted, was going to give a date a second chance, but now it's awkward. Huh. Okay. I thought this was interesting, so we'll get to that when we return. So, with that being said, stick around, round, we'll be right back. Bell. The best music in the YouTube audio library, right? Woo! Feel good. I feel real good. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. The song is In the Quarter by John Deely from the YouTube audio library. All right, we're back. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on the Coach Eli Television Network, primarily broadcasting live on YouTube at youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. We're also simulcasting live on Facebook. Facebook is back up after being down all day. It's working. And we're also simulcasting on D-Live. If you're on Facebook and D-Live and you want to get more than just these in-studio live stream simulcasts, you're going to have to come over to YouTube, where you'll get exclusive live streams from mobile like I've been doing almost daily, like I did earlier today. You can catch a great stream I did earlier today regarding the Facebook fiasco and all that, because I am a business and personal coach, not just personal. You'll also get pre-recorded videos, and from here on out, they'll be in the highest quality, 4K at 60 frames per second. And I'm also a monetized channel where I have a members-only package for as little as $4.99 per month, or as much as $99.99 per month. That's what I'm trying to say. And 3 packages in between. All 5 of my members-only packages get you the exact same thing. It's just up to you how much you want to donate to sponsor the channel monthly. I already have 21 members-only videos and 2 members-only live stream replays of some members-only live streams I did live a while back, and many more, much more members-only content coming. So if you want to get more of Coach Eli, more of the behind-the-scenes stuff, become a member for as little as $4.99, and you'll have all of that. Or you can donate via Super Chat if you're on YouTube by clicking the $ sign at the bottom. You can also donate via Cash App or PayPal. Knifebot's sharing the Cash App and PayPal links in the YouTube chat every 7 minutes or so. The links are also in the YouTube description section. They're also in the description section of Facebook, and I've also shared them before on D-Live. Again, if you're on Facebook and D-Live and you want to get the best quality and the most content that I put out, come over to YouTube at youtube.com/Life Coach Eli, or just search Coach Eli, Elias Melas, ELIAS, in the YouTube search bar from your YouTube app or your laptop or desktop. We'll all sign into your Google account. And when you find the channel that has over 4K subs, and make sure it's not a clone channel, you can subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications, and you won't miss a single thing. Donations are not required, I forgot to mention, but they are greatly appreciated. And I love everybody equally, whether they donate or not. So don't worry if you're not able to donate at this point or ever. It's okay. It's all right. All right, tonight we've been discussing, is confidence most important to attract women, plus more dating strategies. We're going to get to the more dating strategies right now. The first part of the show I discussed, is confidence most important to attract women? The simple answer is yes. But if you want to find out in more detail, go back and check out the replay when this goes to a replay. All right, let's get back to the browser screen. And I'm going to, first of all, go over a posting made by somebody in my brand new subreddit, Really Emotional Support, Genuine Emotional Support for Men and Women, where we have 19 brothers and sisters already signed up. It's free to join. And I'm beginning to really think that this user is probably a troll from YouTube. If I'm wrong about that, please forgive me. It's just this person has been posting a lot of negative stuff daily. It's not negative where he's attacking anyone, but he is just talking about he hates everything in life, and everything is posed towards hating himself and all that. And I'm beginning to really think this guy is a YouTube troll that's been coming at me for years now. But hey, we're just going to roll with it. And if he makes one more posting like this, we'll see what he does next. We have to moderate him out of the group. That's fine. Sir, if you're genuine, then my apologies. So this was 3 hours ago. He makes a posting saying, I hate everything. Well, that's a shitty way to look at life, sir. That's why I think you're trolling. I don't think somebody would be that negative that's seeking help. That's why I think you're a troll. If you think he's a troll, put a 1 in the chat. Man behind the scenes, if you think this is a troll, let me know. Here's what he wrote. So I went to the store, got my beer, the usual Miller Lite. Occasionally they have it discounted or in promotion, but today I had to pay full price. Well, sometimes you don't get deals. It's whenever the store has a deal on your beer. I swear they put it up to full price just because they saw me coming in the shop. No, they didn't, dude. They don't control the prices based on you being there or not. Anyways, I pay and leave the shop, and the woman behind the counter looks me up and down like I'm a piece of crap. Dude, I mean, how were you dressed going in there? Did you smell good? Did you smell bad? Did you have a bad attitude? Dude, what is wrong with this guy, if he's even real? Serious, what is wrong with these young kids? Sir, what is wrong with you? You're sitting there and you're projecting everything onto everyone else, which is why I think you're trolling. I may be a bit scruffy. Well, if you're a bit scruffy, that's why you're getting the looks. Clean yourself up, better yourself, dude. Take care of yourself. Sounds like you're not. But I can't afford to go get my nails manicured and my beard trimmed in a high-end salon these days. Sir, you can do that at your home for free. This guy's a troll. I really hate going to that place, but it's the closest one to where I'm living. It's either the young girl or the older Middle Eastern guy working there. Neither of them will say 2 words to me. They just look at me like, I wish this bum would just leave already. On the way home, it was pouring with rain. Everyone in the street looked at me like I'm garbage. I try to avoid eye contact with all of them. And as I'm entering into my doorway, beer's in one arm, some dipshit behind me honks his horn, and I drop my beer and half it spilled out over the sidewalk. I swear I'm going to kill somebody. I really can't take this anymore. I just want to drink beer, watch my anime, and be left alone. I don't want a fucking job. Why can't we go back to the Corona times where everyone could sit around doing nothing all day for free? This fucking sucks so much. My life is a total mess and disaster. I can't believe I'm at this point in life, and it's really feeling completely hopeless. I am so worried about this pay situation now. Rent is due tomorrow, and my account is empty. I spent my last few money on beer, which is now all over the front sidewalk outside my house. I try to imagine things might be better in the future someday, but all I see, I'm not even going to read what he wrote there. All I see is something there and hopelessness. Okay. Well, sir, number 1, I think you're a troll. Number 2, you have a really shitty attitude. Behind the scenes says, troll. Loser guy, he is miserable. What do you guys think in the chat? This person has a loser mindset by the way they are talking. I think they're trolling, man. I think they're trolling. Anyway, someone that's been a part of the group, Mesog 1979, bro, I think it's time to look in the mirror and make some changes. I agree. I've had these moments, and from experience, this isn't the time to get weak and break down. Toughen up, tighten that ship up, and get her sailing again. You can do this. And I wrote, I'm beginning to wonder if this user is trolling. No disrespect if you aren't, but this is now becoming a bit extreme and unnatural. Dude, you really need to have some positivity within your postings. Everything you post is negative, and now I'm thinking this is kind of sketchy and trollish. Let's see what happens next. Well, let me see here. Hang on. I got to check this out here real quick. Let me see here. Reason they were banned, trolling. This is fake and not natural conversation. This is a permanent ban. Trolling. Why won't it let me ban them? Why won't it let me ban it? Oh, reason for ban. No trolling, no attacking, no hate. Ban user. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to ban this guy. I mean, honestly, do you guys think that's trolling in the chat or what? You guys tell me. It does not sound genuine. No, it's a guy from, yes, shitty attitude. It's a guy from YouTube that's been trolling me for a while. He's been trying to, work around my radar, and I've got like the best troll radar on the planet. Look, a guy that's feeling that crappy is not going to write in that way, right? But I wanted to put this out there to show you folks, hey, look at how far some people will go to troll you, right? Anyway, best of luck to you, man. It still shows him as a member of the group, but he cannot post. He has been banned. So, all right, let's go into the next subreddit, dating. If you think you had a bad day, I took a girl into a rave. I took a girl I liked to a rave, and when I was about to tell her I like her, I saw her making out with a random guy in front of me twice for like 2 minutes straight. Fucking broke me. Well, dude, why would you take a girl out on a first date to a rave? That's stupid. And how long did you talk with her? Did you get to know her before you took her out? You never ever take a woman on a first date to a party, a rave, or anything. You go on a date with her when it's just you and her. Take a nice walk, maybe go on a hike. If you talk with her for a while and you both feel comfortable, you can do what I do sometimes. I'll meet a woman like in a supermarket parking lot in the early evening where it's well lit. We'll sit in my car and talk. You got to put yourself in a position where it's just you and her to see if there are any sparks. You basically put yourself in a position where there are lots of other dudes there that are going to hit on her, and, she might do something. Dude, if this woman went with you to a rave and you drove her there, and she's making out with other guys, dude, that should say the story right there. She was really never into you. You didn't take the chance to get to know her. You didn't get to know her well enough, dude. Big fat F in the comments, folks. So lots of F's here, right? And if we go further down here, wow, lots of F's. Damn, that really sucks. It does. I'm sorry that happened. LMAO, I took my ex-girlfriend to a rave during one of our in-between phases, dated on and off for 2.5 years, and the same thing happened to me. I feel you, man. You'll find someone who feels that the way about you that you do for this chick, and you'll be so grateful you missed this one when you do, brother. Why are you guys taking women you want to be with exclusively or have a chance to move something forward with to a rave? Why are you even doing that? That's pathetic. What does the F mean? I keep seeing it being commented, LOL. Haha, I think it comes from an old Call of Duty game where you are at a funeral and you have to press F to pay respects. Seems odd that it has become such a well-known meme. It comes from the PC version of Advanced Warfare. Thank God we got that sorted. Let's see. Yeah, I feel for him. We're frat bros, and I know how much he cared for her. They were together for a long time, and he got her a good job, helped her get through college, helped her younger sister get into college, and after their mom died. But she was like low-key crazy. One night in college, she got drunk and jealous and took a bat to his headlight like that country song. She was on antidepressants and basically needed to get her life together. Oh, my God, I could not be with a woman like that. I don't know how she's doing now, aside from her moving from New York to Georgia. And last I saw, the boy was like a scrub. I hope she got what she was looking for. It was a sad story and really hurt my friend. Sorry, what do antidepressants have to do with that? I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. It just sounded like antidepressants are this terrible thing, and they're not. Stuff like that are why people become red pilled. I think that's what it's called. A woman that's on antidepressants has some serious issues. And if she's on that medication and she doesn't take it one time or for a little while, it's not fun being around her. I used to date a woman like that had anxiety and depression meds. And when she lost them and didn't take them for a month, it was unbearable. What is red pill? Well, we already know what that is. I'll just read this. Basically, a bunch of men who want to limit their interactions with women as much as possible, whether sexual or non-sexual. The basic idea behind it is that women will do as much as they can to cheat, manipulate, or deceive you in order to ruin your life and selfishly benefit theirs. It is a broad explanation, but you can search more on the topic if you want a better and more complete explanation. You guys are all being misled and misguided by these wannabe red pillers. That's not what the red pill means. The red pill makes you aware of modern day female nature and the court system and what you're up against. If you get divorced after being with a woman for a while, like 10 years in most states like California, and you're the breadwinner, she can take half your assets. If you have kids, she'll probably get more custody, if not full custody of the kids, depending on how you were in the marriage. See, you guys are making these women sound worse than they are. And listen, I'm not saying there aren't women like that. There are women like that, many of them, and not all of them are like that. And you guys are getting this information from a bunch of angry and bitter men that are low-life, trashy scumbags and were divorced because they didn't do their part in the marriage. And they're blaming the woman for everything and not taking any responsibility for anything they've done. I did a stream on this last week. Check it out. And let me read one more here. This person hit the nail on the head, and then I'll get to the next posting. I don't think all women are like that. I agree. But I do think the way they mature, especially in their 20s, this is totally a thing. Well, a lot of women in their 20s are having fun in college. And they're hooking up with the Chads and Tyrones, like I've always said. And what happens, they try to lock down the Chads and Tyrones. And when the Chads and Tyrones don't, commit to them, these women get into their 30s. Now they have a degree. Now they're, in their job. And now they're settled in. And now they're rushing to try to find a man before their biological clock expires to have kids with and get married. Right. That's what happens. But not all women are like that. I think it ultimately tends to be short-lived because they do it for a short-term gain and they lose out on the long-term benefits. Case in point, my friend is a nice and successful guy. She totally got the lower end of the stick here and for a measly car. Okay. Hey, some things work out and some things don't. But you're right. Not all women are like that. And a lot of these red pill guys, a lot of these guys that create red pill content are misguiding and misleading these men because of their few bad experiences, right? I'm going to give you a big round of applause because I agree that not all women are like that. That's true. Not all women are like that. Angry and bitter men, so unattractive. All right, we're going to get to the next posting in a second here. Let me check out the chat real quick. Donnie Shaw's in the house. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? Hey, bro. What's going on? Donnie says, well, he at least found out then and not in a year down the line. You're right, bro. How are things going with you, Donnie? I haven't heard from you in a while, bro. How's work going, man? And you're reviving your YouTube channel, right? Donnie, are you on Facebook, brother? If you're on Facebook, Donnie, send me a friend request. And I want to add you to the Coach Eli moderator group. On Facebook, I'm Elias Melas. That's what I am. And I'll just put in the chat. I'll know if it's your account. Here is my Facebook if you're there, bro, and I'll connect with you later and add you to the Facebook moderator private group behind the scenes, bro. We'll keep in touch more. We've got about 20 people in there, and it's a pretty good group. We have great conversation daily. All right. Let's see here. Not bad, fella. Just on a smoke break at work. I do, but don't really use it. All right, bro. No worries. It's up to you. It's up to you if you want to connect or not. No big deal. It's great to see you here, bro, and I hope all is well with you. All right, nothing happening on D Live or Facebook. Let's get to the second to last posting here. How am I? I'm doing all right, bro. Doing quite well. Things are going well. Thanks for asking. All right. This is from the subreddit Dating Over 30. Most annoying / turn-off statements you've seen written in dating profiles. I've seen a lot of men's profiles repeatedly using the word loyal when describing what they'd like in a date relationship, which really just makes me think they've been cheated on or felt betrayed by women before. But to me, loyal is more of a description you'd use for your pet beagle or something. Man, you're overthinking this. It grosses me out in dating profiles. I'd like to know the trigger ick phrases which make you swipe left in these hardship dating times. Edit. Holy moly. Did not expect this many responses, so reading them all and hope you guys are well. Very interesting. 1.2K comments. Well, here's the thing, man. Like, honestly, the swipe left, swipe right culture is really not for me. I will primarily use Match.com, which still has real full profiles. But even with the swipe left, swipe right sites that allow you to put a little bit of description, there's nothing wrong with a guy saying, I'm tired of the games, I'm tired of the BS, and looking for somebody real and loyal, and that's ready to meet and see where things go. If that turns you off, man, that means, you're angry and bitter because maybe you've given some guys a chance that wrote nice profiles like that. It didn't work out, and maybe you're thinking that all guys are just playing games when they're actually trying to come off real, right? That's what I think. Let's see what the comment section says. When they write, just ask in the About Me section. Yes, if they don't put enough information in their profiles, that's a red flag. The laziest thing possible. I can't see likes, so just message me. Yeah, those are the profiles where, like on Match.com, when women say, they can't see likes, so just message me. If you have an account where you have reply for free engaged, and you message them, they can contact you for free. But most women pay on Match. Let's see. On Tinder, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, well, Tinder's just swipe left, swipe right. I hate this. I wouldn't date someone who's stupid enough to ignore how Tinder works. Like you're using it, you can't message. Well, here's the thing. Tinder's a hookup site. You're either going to hook up with somebody based on their looks or not. Like if you're looking for something real and genuine, you're more than likely not going to find it on Tinder. So Tinder's a piss poor example of this. Let me see here. It's even worse. They definitely know how Tinder works, but even though there's a character limit on Tinder profiles and Their OkCupid profile was clearly lazy and bare bones. They still copy-pasted it over. Yeah, you see, guys, you got to put time and effort into your profile if you want to get the best results. A lot of guys and women are putting up lazy profiles, right? Now, a lazy profile is more prone to work for women because guys will just give any woman a chance. Like some guys will give any woman a chance as long as their pictures look good. But for you guys, you got to have a well-written profile, whatever, regardless of whatever site you're on, okay? State what you want and put nice quality pictures out there. That's that. One more reply. I just thought they were just hot people who weren't swiping, but they were just straight stupid. Well, there are stupid and smart hot people. It just all depends. I've never used, Tinder's horrible. If you're looking to just hook up and you're an attractive person, then Tinder will work for you. I'm just not into it. Worse than that are the women on Bumble who say in their profile they don't message first, which is kind of a problem there. No, that's not a bad idea because Bumble was made for women to respond first if they're interested. If they're not interested, they won't respond. If a woman messages you on Bumble, at least she has some interest, right? Doesn't mean it's going to work out, but they put it in the woman's hands because if she messages you, then she has some interest or has a lot of interest. If she doesn't message you, then, hey, why would you want to be able to message her first? It wouldn't matter. She wouldn't respond. So what's wrong with that? Worse than that are the women on... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Okay. Yes, seriously, though, about putting in my profile, men can't message first here. That's angry and bitter and insecure and immature. You guys are just... Instead of you guys working on yourselves, getting in better shape, taking better pictures, getting better clothing, working on your social skills, you guys are projecting. And you're never going to get women with that attitude and looking the way you look. You guys got to fix yourselves. Oh, this drives me nuts, LOL. It's like, okay, I don't pay for that shit either. Awfully presumptuous. If you upgrade to their platinum level, you can send a message without needing a match. I have no idea how many people are doing that, though. Well, I always suggest if you're going to use a platform, at least for 1 month, pay for the premium. You'll have a better chance and more options. But again, without a good profile, well-written and great pictures, and looking somewhat decent, you're not going to get anywhere. Work on yourself first. Yes, so silly, ha ha ha. It's also like, has this person just outed themselves as getting no matches also? All you guys are like, insecure, immature, like probably men in their early 20s or mid-20s, right? And you're acting like 2-year-old little girls. It's pathetic. I used to be a free member of Plenty of Fuck-Ups, Plenty of Fish, and that's the only way I could talk to someone. I couldn't see likes. Tinder's a little different. You guys can't be cheap. You guys got to pay for the sites you use at least for 1 month. And more importantly, you got to take care of yourselves. Get in good shape, work on your social skills, have a positive attitude, dress nice, and then your chances will increase. Let me see here. I'm an open book is another line that people don't like. Nothing wrong with I'm an open book. I like people that are an open book. That means I can ask them anything. We can get to know each other before meeting, like we talk by phone, right? After exchanging numbers through the app. But the book happens to be a blank journal. Well, that's because you're not showing up being the best version of yourself you could be. Work on yourself first, like I keep saying. The book is just stuck on the title page and doesn't get deeper than that. Look at how pathetic these guys sound. Or it's just the copyright information. Ha ha. If you guys think these guys are incels, put a 1 in the chat. These guys have no confidence at all. These guys are probably out of shape, have no social skills, yet they want to attract women. And they're bitter because they can't get women. They just don't get it. It's shocking how many this actually is, like 60% for me. Same here. I swipe left if someone doesn't care enough to write about themselves. That's a good way to look at it. Right. Or more often is lacking self-awareness, so can't. Agreed. Close cousin to, do people even read this? The only person who would read it are those who are actually reading it. Talk about failing by default. Well, here's the thing. The right person will read it and reach out to you. There are so many people on dating sites. You guys put yourself out there. And guys, what you don't understand is this. Is just because a woman doesn't get back to you right away doesn't mean she won't get back to you in a week or 2 weeks or a month. I've had women that have reached out to me in the past, like a month or two later. And they were kind of seeing somebody, didn't work out, and they didn't want to get into something else while they were with someone else. You guys can't be angry and bitter. Put yourself out there, and eventually the right person will come to you. And when the right person comes to you, get to know them. Be cool, calm, and collective. And just get to know them and be patient. Don't come off as weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. Be cool, calm, and collective, and be patient, and you'll have your best shot of making something work. Oh my God, yes, the egocentricity of this assumption that people are dying to interview them is ludicrous. I auto-left anyone who writes that. Okay. All right, so that's enough of this here. We get the point there. Those are some annoying turn-off statements you've seen written in dating profiles. Yeah, a lot of people have some crappy things. You can kind of tell the people that are serious and the people that are just kind of throwing a profile out there just to get attention and validation. All right, let's go to the last posting here. But first, let me check out the chat here. Let's see. I used to hate it. Sorry, Donnie says, I find them dating apps to be short-lived, or people just want one-night stands or a free meal. There are a lot of people like that, and I avoid those people. Now, I've been seeing a woman for a few weeks now, so I haven't been actively out there. But when I was, I would avoid those people and just focus on ones that clearly want a relationship or are open to one. Donnie Shaw says, I used to hate it when they had multiple women in the photo on Tinder. Yeah, Tinder is horrible, bro. Donnie furthermore says, Tinder was my go-to back in 2019, then 2020 hit. So, Donnie, were you hooking up? Were you hooking up for some casual fun back in 2019 before COVID? So Tinder actually worked for you for some hookups? Hey, Donnie, was that you? Did you just send me a friend request? Let me know if that was you, Donnie, so I can make sure that's not a troll sock account. Right on, man. All right. We are at 1 hour and 49 minutes. We're going to wrap this up in about 10 or 15 minutes. All right. The last posting is, again, from the subreddit Dating Over 30. And the original poster titled it, was going to give a date a second chance, but now it is awkward. Well, why is it awkward? 31 female. I, 31 female, went on a first date last night, and it was fine. It was fine, man. That doesn't sound exciting. I didn't really feel a spark, but it wasn't bad. That is not going to work, man. So he was a nice guy, but you just didn't feel it because he was too nice of a guy. So I was planning on giving it another shot. But he messaged me last night when he got home saying, hope you got home okay. What a good guy. And then he wrote, I had fun tonight, but going to leave the ball in your court if you want to go round two. Kind of got the vibe that you weren't really into it, so this guy called her out. I have mad respect for this guy. I'm going to give this guy a big round of applause. Good for you, dude. Yeah, I've been on dates in the past where, you can kind of tell. Like, if a woman's really into you, she'll sit close to you. She'll try to rub your shoulders or give you some kind of sign that she's physically attracted to you and really likes you. If a woman's really into you, she's gonna show you. She's not gonna tell you, but she's gonna show you in some subtle way, right? So this woman's like, what do I do with that? Well, say, hey, I appreciate your honesty. Best of luck to you. But now she's like, I'm feeling like he called me out and I'm kind of getting rejected. Well, ma'am, you said you didn't really feel a spark, and he was sensing that because this guy's intuitive like me. Now I feel like I can't give a second shot because it's true. I wasn't like, wow, but it wasn't bad. Well, ma'am, let me tell you something. I'm the kind of guy where I want to be with a woman that is like, wow, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't need a woman to be wowed over me 24/7. But I want a woman that has a high level of interest in me and it's genuine, right? Not an overbearing woman, but not a woman that's like, he's kind of cute. He's like a 5 out of 10. Maybe he's a really nice guy. And he didn't do anything wrong, but I really didn't feel a spark, right? Right? But it wasn't bad, right? Man, this guy read right through that. And you didn't mention how old this guy is. Maybe he's a little bit older than you. Maybe he's 35 or 40. If he's 35 or 40, he's probably got the intuition like I have, right? He's probably been on enough dates in his life to know when a woman is really into him or not, right? Even if it seemed like everything was cool, like there was no sexual spark there. What you failed to write there, ma'am, is that I didn't feel a sexual attraction. So women will just say, I didn't feel a spark, right? You didn't feel that large rush of sexual attraction. And maybe that's because, he was just a really nice guy, right? And he was just, nice to hang out with for the night, great conversation, but he didn't know how to trigger the sexual attraction, right? So let's see what the chat said, or what the comment section said. He accurately assessed the situation. Absolutely. He said he had fun, but isn't going to ask you out again because he realized you weren't. Right. Women are so intuitive. She's asking, what do I do with that? Ma'am, the guy's pretty much saying, ma'am, I understand. It seems like you really didn't feel it. So it's up to you if you want to go on a second date or not. He's calling her out. He's calling you out, ma'am, because if you do decide to go on a second date with him, it's because you actually are interested, and you just have to think about it a little bit more. You may not have felt it right away, but now you're realizing this guy has some balls and he's intuitive and he's calling you out. So now it may be turning you on, right? But he made it clear he would be open to it if you were. Can't really fault a guy for being perceptive and completely honest. Amen. That's how I am. A lot of women are thrown off by that. Like in the past, a lot of women were scared off by the fact that I'm so intuitive. They were so scared that they couldn't get away with anything, so they just didn't give me the chance. It's not that they weren't attracted to me. They just were afraid to give me the chance because they felt like any mistakes they made or anything, they'd be scolded. And I'm not like that. I'm just the kind of guy that's not going to put up with BS. If you want to see him again, ask him out. If not, then don't. He's made it clear he doesn't want to just be given a second chance because he asked for it. But if you want it, he's open. Right. This guy is playing his cards perfectly. I'm going to give him a big round of applause again. Good job, dude. Whoever this dude is, this guy gets it. I want to help as many guys get to his level, which is the same level where I'm at. Let's see here. Let's see. Yes, it worked well. I put on my profile. I'm a short guy with a dad bod, and it worked. Awesome, dude. Donnie, was that you that sent a friend request on Facebook? Can you let me know? Because I know you probably have to get back from work soon. Let me know if that was you. SIFSMO, sorry, Sifu Smo says Tinder works well for me because you're a young, good-looking guy, dude. And it probably worked well for me too, bro. But I'm a relationship type of guy. I'm not. I've never been in the hookup thing. Never. Boop boop boo. Queen Helen Casey's on Twitter tonight. I'm getting your tweets. Donnie says, "Yeah, all right, dude. I'll accept your request in a bit. I got the notification on my phone. Thank you for connecting with me, brother. I'll add you to the group tomorrow morning." Awesome, bro. And, bro, if the notifications are too much, you can always mute notifications and still stay in the group. I want us to keep in touch, bro. I've got a lot of good people. Dion is in there, and Information Man Show's in the house. You're back again, bro. Coach Eli, Elias Melas, peace and respect. Dude, I still need to connect with you. I'll connect with you tomorrow, Information Man Show. I know you messaged me on my Facebook business page. We'll connect tomorrow. You and Donnie will add you to the groups. All right. Give me a second here, folks. My allergies are acting up. All right. Let's read a few more of these here. Yeah, I'd say +1 to duty. Your second date may go better if you're open to it. If you're mentally not there, then just be honest and move on. This is not about mental. This is about physical attraction here. Okay? So, she had a nice time with the guy, but she didn't feel a spark, she said. When a woman says she doesn't feel a spark, it means she's not feeling a sexual attraction, right? Maybe he was an okay-looking guy. Maybe he was a nice guy. Maybe he was dressed nice. Maybe he was just mediocre. But he did not make her feel a large rush or spark of sexual attraction. That's what's confusing her. This guy now calling her out might give her that large rush of sexual attraction. That's why I think she's asking. Now she's like, how do I handle this? I was thinking to give him a second chance, but now he's calling me out, saying I'm not interested in him. He's being cool about it, and it's turning her on because he's calling her out on her shit. Women, no matter what they say, and even the woman behind the scenes can tell me, no matter how much women say they don't like being called out on their shit, when it's from a guy they're attracted to, they want to be called out on their shit. Because when you call a woman out on her shit, and it's true, it turns her on because she knows that you're not fazed by her body and her vagina or anything like that. You're being yourself. And she knows that you're good with or without her. You want to be with her, but you're also good without her. And you're not afraid to stand up to her, whether it works out or not. The guy accurately read you and properly communicated. He expressed that he had a good time and communicated what he interpreted from you, but he gave you an opportunity to tell him if he's misinterpreted your signals. Now, the thing is, he did not misinterpret her signals, and he's not thinking that. What he's basically doing is calling her out in a mature and respectful and professional way and saying, look, I kind of was sensing that you really weren't feeling this. And, I had a nice time with you, but I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to go out on the second date. Right? She didn't expect that. She's probably never had another guy that intuitive call her out. And now she's like, wow, maybe that built some attraction for her. Maybe that's what it took. But if that's what it took, then what was this guy doing on the date? Was he like a dead fish? Depending on why you weren't into him during the date, he was a dead fish probably. You might consider giving it another go. I don't know what your experience has been in dating, but I guess most guys wouldn't read you as well or communicate as directly as this guy appears to have. Maybe she was thrown off by how confident he is. And maybe she's used to dealing with beta mons, and this guy was actually a real man. He was a real man. And it threw her off because this is the type of guy she really wants. But because she's not used to it, she got a little scared off by it. Maybe didn't feel the chemistry. But now that, after the date, this guy calls her out, she's like, wow, okay, he figured me out. No one's ever figured me out like that. Now I'm curious, right? If you want to give it another shot, you might say something like, wow, you read me really well. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe the atmosphere. Let's try another date. What do you think of? I wouldn't say let's try another date. That sounds pretty pathetic. If I was the woman, I would say if she wanted to really show him that, okay, I'm actually more interested, I'd say, yeah, I've never had any guy read me that well. That actually intrigues me a bit. I'd love to get to know you on a little deeper level if you'd like to go out with me again. But don't say, let's try another date. Sounds so exciting. Let's try another date. That sounds like a mercy date to me. If you're not interested, can I suggest you help this dude and other women he might date in future? Compliment him on accurately intuiting your response to the date and thank him for his communication. Dude, you're a guy. Don't ever tell a woman to do that. Dude, that was the most pathetic thing you could tell any woman. If you're not interested, can I suggest you help this dude become a man? Teach this guy how to be a man, be his mother, and other women he might date in the future. Compliment him on him. So you're basically a guy asking the woman to validate the man, where validation-seeking behavior for men is not masculine. Women need validation. Men don't. This Robbie Vegas dude, this is pathetic, bro. And then he puts, edit, lots of grammar mistakes, sigh. And then the woman goes, I love this suggestion. No, guys don't need validation from women. We're men. She says, yes, sir, behind the scenes. All right, we're going off the air in a few minutes. Get your questions, comments, and concerns in, folks. We're about to wrap this up for the night. We're at 2 hours and 3 minutes. Great show tonight. Great show. Information Man Show in the YouTube chat says, okay, thanks again. You're welcome, brother. Sifu Smo says, hello, Donnie. Donnie says, hey, what's up? Do you know Sifu Smo, Donnie? I think we all met from the same community. Well, you and I met through I Am a Creator, but there were some spin-offs after that. Donnie and I have known each other for years. Like, going back to my former channel, I've known Donnie, what's it been, like 3 years now, bro? Over 3 years? Shit, it's been a while, bro. And, we got caught up in some stuff. We all got caught up in drama and stuff, and all the good people just sorted themselves out, and I'm really proud of how this is going now. Anyway, a couple more here. I agree with the above commenter. The guy was perceptive and gave you an out if you want it. A lot of first dates can have so many expectations, so it may take a second or third date to see if you want to continue or part. Nope. It's either there when you first meet them or not. Now, this woman may have been attracted to him physically, may have liked the way he looked, may have even enjoyed his conversation, but this guy did not make her feel a large rush of sexual attraction. Women need to feel that. If a woman, listen, women, a lot of women won't admit this, but some will. And it's true. If a woman after the first date doesn't feel like she wants to jump your bones on that date, whether it happens or not, it's not going to work. Now, I'm not saying that you sleep with them on the first date, maybe the second or third date, but third date by the latest, right? But if a woman does not feel a large spark or rush of sexual attraction shortly after she meets you, in a few seconds or throughout the date, it doesn't matter how good everything else is. It had to do with how he was communicating, how he showed up, right? Obviously, she said it wasn't a bad date, so he probably looked nice, probably smelled nice, probably carried a great conversation, but the conversation was probably a little bit boring, maybe was a little bit nervous initially, right? And she didn't feel the confidence to feel that sexual attraction. But now, with him calling her out, now she's like, wow, I maybe misread this guy. Now I'm curious, right? Now she has to basically reach out to him and say, look, I am really fascinated by you and how you called me out. I've never had any guy do that. I'd love to see you again and see where this goes. I'm really sorry. You were right. I just didn't, I don't know. I couldn't figure out what was going on. You're a good dude and you're attractive and all that, but I just wasn't feeling the spark of sexual attraction. And now you call me out. It's like, I'm totally attracted to you. It's confidence. Remember we went back to confidence at the beginning of the show? Confidence is everything. All right. Let's see. A lot of first dates can have so many expectations, so it may take a second or third date to see if you want to continue your part. He did seem to be having fun, but did you? Did you think there would be fun on a second date with him? I think what happened was exactly what I just said a second ago, and I've been saying all along. I'm not going to repeat it. I've played this card. It's an opening to a gentle departure if such needs to be the case. I agree. But here's the thing. When women nowadays are not into you or don't want a second date, they ghost you. This woman did not ghost him. This woman has some interest in this guy, or she wouldn't even be posting. Or wouldn't even be talking about considering a second date. It's just this guy lacked a little self-confidence. And now, because of how he called her out, she's sensing that self-confidence. And she's sensing how intuitive and smart this guy is. And he called her out respectfully. And it's turning her on. Sounds like the dude on the date was smart, receptive, and respectful as well. You don't find that too much or hear about that from women at least. And she's realizing that, wow, this is a good guy. I may never come across again or may not come across for a while. I'll find any guys to have sex with, but this is a guy wow. So she may actually be interested in this guy. She's just waiting for this guy to have some balls and call her out on something, and he did. I'd like to hear what happened after this. And listen to what this chick writes. Agreed, I'd immediately feel more turned on based on the general IQ he displayed. I'm going to give you a big round of applause because you just validated without me asking what I said. That's exactly what happened here. This woman, and I'm going to wrap up with this. This woman said, agreed, I'd immediately feel more turned on based on the general EQ he displayed. Well, not IQ, EQ. Okay, it's emotional intelligence is what it was. This dude, she got reattracted to him and felt the spark because he called her out. That turned her on. That stands out amongst any other guy she's ever gone on a first date with. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. Let's go back to full screen. American Dream 6.2, thank you for the $2 super chat earlier. The Dream Team Fund was fun tonight. Let's see. Yeah, with Eagle VP where we met. That's right. I saw you in an interview with an old guy from the UK, Eagle VP. Is he still around? Is Eagle VP still around? Let's see. EAGLE VP. Oh my gosh, he's still around. But I'm wondering, when was his last video? 2 months ago he did a video. 447 views, 3.06K subscribers. I'm still subscribed to him and bang the bell. Yeah, we used to call him Gramps. That's what people used to call him. Yeah, dude, you remember Eagle VP? No, he is. I just checked him out. I'm subscribed to him, and I have the bell on. Wow. All right. Well, thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Thank you to you, Donnie Shaw, for coming in. I'll connect with you on Facebook tomorrow. Thank you to the Information Man Show. I'll connect with you on Facebook tomorrow as well. Thank you to Sifu Smo Dion. Thank you to American Dream 6.2 for being here earlier tonight. And Critical Mass Vlog was here. Thank you for being here as well, bro, and anyone else watching behind the scenes. I'll be back tomorrow for 1 or 2 more shows. With that being said, have yourselves a great night. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Bye.